In this video, I'm going to show you a way to resolve arguments and how to make your life more peaceful without conflicts. This is Rohit, and I've been studying about law of attraction for over 3 years, and I help people expand their awareness and get in touch with their higher self. And in this video, I'm going to show you a way in which you can circumnavigate arguments, and in many situations you won't even have the arguments you're expecting to have. Just watch it till the end of the video with a great tip on how you can really resolve all these arguments happening in your life and how you can have a much more peaceful, calm, and soothing day or month or years. So this is a story which comes from Neville Goddard's book, Power of Awareness. And in this book, Neville mentions a story about a designer. And what this designer is, she works with a director, and she is always having this imaginary conversations in her head that her director doesn't like her, that he's always too critical of her, he's always criticizing her, he doesn't have anything positive to say about her, and she keeps having these imaginary conversations in her head. And she always imagines that, she's going to fight with this person and this is going to happen and that is going to happen. And she turns up. Maybe it doesn't happen the first day, maybe second day. She keeps having these imaginary conversations. Oh, he's being critical, he's being rude to me, he's not being nice and whatever. And eventually he says something or does something which is somewhat rude, which is somewhat not nice. And she says, I thought so and I told you so. And this is what happens. And she approached Neville and she said, I've been trying to be nice to this person. I've been trying to appear understanding. I've been listening to them. I've been reading on articles, on books, so that we can navigate. We don't have these arguments. But I always keep having these arguments all the time. I always keep getting into fights, into arguments with this person. And it always ruins my day. It ruins my mood. I love this job, but these arguments, they just keep ruining my mood. And I don't wish to work in this job anymore. Can you please help me? Can you help me find a way? And Neville said, all these external circumstances are your doing. And that woman was taken aback. She's like, how is it my doing? How am I responsible for this? I don't understand. I'm sorry. I don't really understand. How am I responsible? How is it my doing? And he said, all these conversations that we are having, especially these imaginary conversations, if we keep having these conversations in our head and we keep giving emotions to these conversations, they're going to manifest. So they are going to manifest in your life. And a lot of times we have these imaginary conversations and they never really happen. But a lot of times we have these imaginary conversations and we give them a lot of charge, a lot of feelings, a lot of emotions. And guess what? They end up happening, So is it the law of assumption which is working here? Is it the law of attraction which is working here? Or it's the law of vibration? What is it? And she was like, okay, it's kind of hard to accept, but I'm going to try what you tell me. Please tell me what I need to do. And he said, so what do I need to do? Should I be nicer to him? Should I talk to him? He's like, you don't have to do anything in the 3D world. You don't have to go out and do anything in the external 3D world. All you have to do is in your mind's eye. Every day you go to bed, just before you go to bed, you imagine you're having a wonderful conversation with this person. That person is praising you. That person is giving you accolades, You're getting letters of recommendation. You're getting, praise in front of other people. You're getting gifts. You're getting awards. And just imagine that person being really nice and really positive and really caring. Just how you want him to be. Just imagine that. And she said, that is really hard. I will have a tough time. So it's not hard. If you think it's hard, it is hard. But it is not hard. You just have to imagine in your mind's eye. And that is all you have to do. You don't have to do anything. All you have to do is imagine. And guess what she did? She imagined in her mind's eye that she has already achieved. She's already has a great conversation with this person. This person loves her. They're having great time with her. And it's an amazing relationship. He's giving her praises. She's getting awards. She's getting accolades. Everyone in the office is saying, what a great relationship you two guys have. It's wonderful to see that. And she kept playing this in her mind every night. He said, just ignore the 3D circumstances which you see in your reality, but keep your faith in your imaginary thing. What happened? Nothing happened in the first week. By the second week, the attitude of the person changed. That person started becoming kinder. He wasn't so critical. He was being nice. He was giving her compliments. And all of a sudden, within a month or two, their relationship became an exceptional relationship, a wonderful relationship. And all these arguments they were having, it just stopped. They never had any arguments. And after imagining these wonderful things about her director, about her relationship with her manager, her whole relationship changed. They didn't have any arguments anymore. It was very calm and peaceful the way he spoke to her. He was very appreciative of her. He gave her compliments. He recommended her for awards. And he invited her to ceremonies. And their relationship became better and better. And everyone in the office started noticing that the relationship is great. And it is really phenomenal. It's wonderful. And these things kept happening again and again. And it was wonderful. And she was even amazed by how easily, how effortless this whole process was. She didn't have to argue with him. She didn't have to convince him. She didn't have to read any books and do anything or, go after something. All she had to do was lovingly imagine that they already had a loving relationship, a nice, kind, appreciative, win-win relationship. And that is what manifested into her reality. And this is how, very simply, you can resolve all the issues or these arguments you're having, especially if you're having these arguments in your head. So first thing is we need to be careful of what we're imagining. We are imagining all the time. This is something which took me a while to really get. When I was really expanding my awareness, I was getting more into this. I realized that I'm imagining all the time. Like before I get on the bus, I'm imagining, it might be full or it might be this and people might bump into me and push me. If I'm waiting for a taxi, I'm imagining the taxi might be late. What if it's late? Then I have to rush and I have to tell the taxi to go this way, that way, find a quicker way. So I was always imagining. In most cases, because a brain primary purpose is to survive, a brain is always trying to imagine the bad scenarios, or sometimes the very worst of the worst scenarios a brain is imagining. So all we have to do is we have to expand our awareness, and when we catch ourselves imagining these negative things, we have to catch ourselves and we have to realize I have to just let this go and just imagine lovely, wonderful, positive, expansive things. And guess what? More lovely, positive, expansive experiences will come into you. Even if you're imagining right now and you're imagining, I have a wonderful job or a wonderful business and I'm making so much money, but your 3D world is denying it. The 3D world is giving you all kinds of issues. You're having arguments with people, your business is losing money, or in your job, people are being mean to you or not being nice to you. It doesn't matter what happens in the 3D world. Just believe in your imagination, have faith, live in the end of that. You already have an amazing relationship, you already have that amazing business, you already have that amazing relationship, and that will manifest into your reality. So that is one of the best ways. And you can see from Neville's stories, there is the proof. And this happened with this lady, and they created a wonderful relationship. And it's not just this story. There have been many stories of many people sharing stuff on Facebook, on social media. Some of the clients telling me that just by imagining and by not doing anything else, they were able to resolve so many of their issues, so many of the conflicts, the arguments they used to have. And most of the time, these arguments, these conflicts were in their head. So all we have to do is we have to be careful of what we're imagining, and we have to just imagine lovely, wonderful, magnificent, expansive things. And these lovely, wonderful, magnificent, expansive things will come into our life. They will be drawn to us, and those experiences will become our experiences. That's why when people say, Neville's teaching is very close to law of attraction, this is what they mean. When you live in the end, those wonderful, loving circumstances, and if you imagine you are in those loving, wonderful circumstances, relationship, business, job, career, health, wealth, whatever it is, those things, those wonderful, loving things are attracted to you. They come to you. You don't have to go looking for them. That is how law of vibration, the law of attraction works. And just by living in the end, by just imagining this wonderful, nice relationship, guess what? You have a wonderful, nice relationship. That is what you have. Please subscribe to this channel and share this video to someone whom you think might benefit from this video. And I hope you've really found this video useful. If you had any experiences like that, please post them in the comment section below. I would love to know your thoughts on this. And until then, take care, cheers, and have a wonderful, wonderful day. Take care.